and welcome to 8th grade Business Online Learning. For those who are not familiar with me, I'm Miss Mata. I'm your 8th grade student's business teacher. I wanted to create this little presentation for you so you would have an idea of what's going to happen in my class. The first thing I want to say is this is new to everybody, which means what I tell you in this initial presentation may change throughout the year as we find what works and what doesn't work. My goal is to present information and help your student to continue learning. The best way to contact me will be through my email. My email is listed here. It's kim.mata@polk-fl.net. The other way to find out information from my class, besides contacting me, would be to go to my class website. I will have updated information available there. This will be the best way to get information about what's happening in class. You may have to refresh the screen, and you can ask your student how to do that if you're not sure. To get the most updated information, the website is kmata.weebly.com. And let me give you a quick tour of it. It's going to have this presentation posted. It's got our basic information that I'm going over in this presentation posted on the first page. It's got a link on the bottom of the landing page where you can click it and it'll help you to send me an email. And then I will be posting on here the weekly to-do list so that you will be aware of what your students need to do. I've posted some important documents. One is how to access their Office 365, which is how students are going to be getting information. I've given you some helpful hints over here. They're just my way of trying to make things a little easier as you try and help your student learn. These documents can be made full screen. Once we start using Teams, they're going to have rules for posting. I've posted this here for you so that you can see what I'm expecting of the students. And there'll be other documents as we go further. So that's basically the website. Let me say here that it is very important you contact me if your student is having any problems with the technology, accessing information, or if your student is sick. We are still going to be taking attendance. There's still going to be deadlines. So if they become sick or they're having problems, the sooner I know, the more I can help them. What we are going to be using is the Microsoft Office suite, and I've listed some of the programs we're using. We're going to start off in OneNote. That's what they've been using in class, and we're going to migrate to Teams. They may have to access YouTube. The only reason I'm planning on using YouTube is if they're having trouble getting the instructional videos from Stream. I may post some of those on YouTube so that they can have easier access to them. The CIW U-Certify is our online text. Quizlet is a program we use sometimes in class to help them study. I'm not really planning to use Zoom, but if for some reason we cannot do online meetings through Teams, then I may end up using Zoom, and this list may change as we move forward. But right now we are planning to use the Microsoft Office suite. If your student is not sure how to get to it, on my website there's that document on how to access it that they can use. Now, my weekly expectations are your student needs to sign in a minimum of 3 times. It would be ideal if they could sign in every day, but I realize that everybody's home situation is different. So I'm hoping that they can at least sign in 3 times. When they sign in, they'll have different tasks they need to do. It may be completing some video questions. It may be commenting to a post I've put. They may submit work. They may have to message me. All those things would be proof that they signed in. Right now, my plan is to post assignments on Monday and Wednesday. While there will be due dates during the week, I will not consider work late as long as it comes in by Saturday. Again, I realize everybody's situation is different and some people may have limited access or may have problems, so we're going to try and work with your students and make this doable. When can your students contact me? I am planning to be online most of the time during normal school hours. There's a chat feature in Teams which will allow your student to send me messages one-on-one. Right now it's locked, but I will open that during these times so your students can contact me if they have individual questions that they need to see. And that's going to be an instant message. If they don't have access to a computer or they can't reach me during these times, they'll need to contact me and I will arrange other times to meet with them. And that's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 9 to 10 a.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3 p.m. Now, I am planning to do a whole class live meeting. I will schedule that. It's not going to be required. My plan right now is to do one probably Monday mornings and then Tuesday afternoon. And what I do on Monday will be the same as Tuesday, so they don't have to attend each one, but it'll be an opportunity for them to come on and ask questions. I am going to be looking for student moderators. If that's something your student is interested in, they can contact me. We'll work out the details, and I'll need your permission because it will be a recorded event and there's a chance their voice will be on the internet. Finally, I would like you to remind your students, and I will go through this with your students as well. In my class, we stress the importance of developing work, real life work skills. And one of the things I try and get my students to do is separate their work from their play. And anything they're using for school, whether it's a school computer or the school apps, they're going to Teams or Google Classrooms, should strictly be used for school work. I try and teach my students that if it's a school app, a school computer, something that they're being given access to because they're using it as a student, it should only be used for student stuff. I also try and encourage them to make sure they're only posting appropriate stuff. Anything they comment on should be a kind comment, meaning if they can't say anything positive, I don't want them posted. So please remind and encourage your students to separate their social time from their actual schoolwork. I want to take a moment to encourage you to also encourage your students to get up and move away from the computer every so often. It's going to be tempting for some of them to sit there and try and do 3 hours straight or do whatever time straight and get it all done. Even at school, every 45 minutes they have to get up and walk to another class. They're getting a little bit of fresh air by going outside. Please encourage your students to take a few minutes breathers in between subjects. Or any help I can be to you, if you're having any issues, please make sure you contact me. It's going to be important that we keep communication open. I've given you my email. Remember my website. Please realize this is new for almost everybody. Things are going to change and be adapted to meet the needs of the students. We're as new to this as most of your students are. So please be patient with us and ask us if you have questions. Also, again, any changes I will post on the website that I showed you earlier in this video. I hope you have a great day. Please stay safe, please stay healthy, and I look forward to the time when we are meeting back in the classroom with your students. Hopefully that won't be too long.